Welcome back here, Spicyfans. It is Adémé with Akplé. These are the ingredients I am using for my Adémé today. Details of these ingredients are in the description below. I am using fresh mackerel and fresh king prawns for my Adémé. I call it seafood Adémé. This is my fish. I have cleaned and cut them, and I am going to add the prawns directly. These are beautiful. Seafood doesn't take long to cook, you know that. These also have been washed and cleaned, and as I have told you before, I do not remove all these things from my prawns. I eat my prawns as it is. I just wash them, clean them. This is Chinese 5 spice. Just some little spice and onga. I don't normally use onga, but it tastes so nice with fresh fish. And then, because it is fish, you know I don't normally use salt to cook, but I have garlic salt that I'll just sprinkle on the fish. The fish, you know, when you're cooking fish, it needs to go inside. Everything needs to go inside well. So I'm just putting in a little bit. That's my garlic salt. Sprinkle a little bit. Have a teaspoon. And it is just a little bit because we are going to add saltfish, which will flavor this soup so nicely. These are all our proteins. I am stirring that in. Stir that in gently and allow to be simmering while you continue. I am now going to add my gog. You know what I coin gog? Garlic, onion, ginger. And I have already blended them, and I'm adding them. Garlic, onion, ginger. The onion I added to blend was just a little bit because I'm going to chop in some more onions. So that's my onion now. And that goes in there. The fresh fish has a very nice aroma on its own. And the king prawns has its own aroma. That is why I'm not using lots of other spices, because they are already. So I'm covering up and then quickly showing you my Adémé very well. This is Adémé. This is how Adémé looks like. They are called jute leaves. Some people call it Ayoyo. Some call it Ayoyo. This is how it looks. They are just little leaves, and they are drawy like okro when chopped or cooked or anything. That you see, when you do this, you can feel it's very slippery, just like okro. And you can use only this for soup, or you can mix it with okro. Today I'm adding a little bit of okro for that okro texture in it. I'm going to chop them nicely now. can also grate it with a grater or chop it with a knife or whatever you want to do. You can even blend it. I have finished cutting my okra. This is how I just want to cut it. And I am adding it to the Adémé. And before I continue with the Adémé, I want to put in my garden eggs. These garden eggs don't look too pretty because they were frozen in the freezer. I'm just cutting them into fours and adding to the soup. They are little ones, but I still want to just cut them into little fours, 4/4. Sometimes garden eggs take a little while to cook, so I like to put them in before the Adémé and Okro. If you have a lot of Adémé, you don't need Okro in it. Just do only the Adémé. Because of the fish, be careful to stir it gently. So the garden eggs will also be boiling, and then the Adémé, I'll sprinkle a little bit of water. If you have fish stock, you can, this is where you add fish stock, or even any type of stock. Some people call it broth. Add it and then beat it very well with either your hand or a ladle. Whisk it, beat it so it becomes drawy as you like it. If you are somebody who would love to use saltpeter is kem, you can add it to this. It will be more drawy for you, or bicarbonate of soda. I don't use any of them because I have the skill to try it. My hands are washed and I'm adding just a bit of water, and then I am now mixing it. So as you do this, you are bringing out the slime in it. You know, fish doesn't take long to cook. So when you are doing this, I will advise you that you prepare everything down. I normally prepare everything down, but because I'm showing you how I do it, that's why I didn't prepare everything down. Do everything down. Oh, my shoulder. You can't even see the okra in it. See how it looks? Yeah. Ooh, look at this. I think I need to bring down the heat a bit. And before I add my, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's fun to do. Before I add the Adémé, I just want to put in my mushrooms now. You can put any type of vegetables in it. These are my choice of veggies. And then some extra Scotch bonnets. I pop them and I put in. Be careful when stirring because of the fish. If you are afraid to break the fish, you can take them out like this, one by one out. I think I should do it for you to see. I am not afraid to break the fish, but I'm showing you. If you are doing it and you are afraid you will break the fish, take them out. By this time, the fish is cooked, but you don't want to break them. So take them out carefully, and then when you put in your Adémé and finish stirring well, you put back the fish. How easy is that? So now you can stir violently if you want. These king prawns are also ready to eat because they've changed color. They are orange. That's how you know if prawns are done. So put in your Adémés. Eat them for the last. And into your soup. Keep the heat on medium high so that it doesn't boil out of your pan. This must be done fast because it doesn't take long for it to be ready. Now, if you have already prepared some nice aromatic palm oil down and you want to add to this is where to add it. Or you wait for the soup to finish cooking and then you pour it in it. But today it is raw machuku for me. Raw machuku means no oil at all, no palm oil, no any vegetable oil. It is just green. I like the healthy choices. Mind you, the palm oil is also very healthy and it looks very nice, very inviting to eat when you put it in it. But we want it raw. Taste it for your salt level, your spice level, and then your chili level. Adémé doesn't take long to cook and everything inside is cooked. If you have taken off your fish, this is where to add the fish back. Gently, slowly. I am not afraid of breaking my fish, so I don't take it out. But I'm showing you how it is done. You can make this soup also with just smoked fish. Hey, it is so nice. Only smoked fish, smoked herrings, smoked adiado, smoked catfish, smoked whatever fish or bushmeat, I mean game. Yeah, it is getting ready. Bet me. Have you subscribed yet, Spicyfan? If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please support your Spicyfafa. Adémé détsi. Hey, you should smell the green peppers, the green scotch bonnets, and the smell of the fish and the prawns. Oh, lovely Spicyfans, my Adémé détsi is ready. It's ready. You see how it is? If you want it even more slimy, you should beat it continuously more than I did. and then it will be this slimy for you and even more. I have checked my salt and everything, spice level, pepper level. It is really spicy. And guess what? I'm going to crush all these scotch bonnets in my soup when I'm eating, and it's going to be ha ha. Adémé détsi. Ta-da! Guess what I'm going to eat with mine? A wok plate. A wok plate, which is pap, which is like nchima, salsa, ugali. I have done this a wok plate before with my fetito. To remember, watch this video up here and you will see how I fully made the wok plate. Let me not break my fish. Done. So now this is how I made my akplé. I just poured some flour in a bowl, added some water, and then I mixed it and made porridge out of it, and added the powder into the porridge. Mix some, mix some, mix some, mix some. Made some porridge from it. Mixed it, mixed it, mixed it, and then akplé is ready. Yummy. Our akplé has steamed up nicely, and I am checking and stirring once again for lumps, but we are sure there are no lumps. At this stage, if it is too hard for you, add some hot water to soften it. If you don't have hot water, pour cold water, cover it, let the water boil before you mix it in. Otherwise, the akplé will become peche, soft. We are sure there are no lumps here, and it's almost ready for our soup. Akplé is ready now, and I am scooping them into my cling films so that they don't stick on each other in the storage bowl. This is very nice and soft. What I like it. My soup is ready now. And This is the akplé I have made. Taking one. I wrapped it here because I didn't want it to stick on each other. Raw machu. Ooh. Get in there, you beauties. This is good food, healthy food. Yes. More fish for me. Why not? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.